Well, back with a bang is Tiger King 2. How good?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure to. I just finished that. I wasn't sure what to expect, but it was so good. I reckon it was a perfect little follow up. It did everything justice. They did so much. Also, the research they did, like the people they tracked down for interviews, is mind blowing.
Oh, they definitely put effort into the sort of documentary side of it, but I felt like I didn't enjoy it as much as season one, simply because I felt like they were cramming so much into just 5 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I seen it was 5 episodes, and like, oh, are we going to get a few more? Then, yeah, you can. They did, or at least they didn't they didn't rush it, so to speak, just for the sake of having something. I think they put out what they needed to, and we're probably going to get more.
Oh yeah, I imagine we'll get more. I just felt like they maybe should have stretched it out to like maybe 6 or 7 episodes, so it didn't cram so much into each episode. And
because it's sort of the first 2 or 3 episodes. I think even for the first 2 episodes or 3 were just their own sort of story and like bits and pieces, but then the rest of it was just focused on like that Tim Stark guy, hey, and like Jeff Lowe. Like there was sort of 3 episodes just on them, so they sort of stretched out those 2 characters heaps. And like there was definitely minimal Joe. I was a bit disappointed of how little Joe was in it. They sort of only had him in as the prison interviews, which was it was a bit weird.
Yeah, I guess they probably didn't have a lot of access to him, but
exactly.
It's 5 episodes. They probably could have, like, if they'd stretched it out to 6, maybe even 8, they could have done 2 episodes on like the Tiger King season 1 and the fallout from that. 2 episodes on Carol. 2 on
there wasn't really much
Tim Stark, and 2 on Jeff Lowe.
Like, was she in it at all? Like fresh interview footage? I don't know.
No, she didn't do any. She didn't do any fresh interviews because apparently she wasn't very happy with season 1.
Yeah,
which is fair. Like, they made her look like
100%.
a husband killer.
Wait, that was another thing. That was probably my favorite part of the whole Tiger King 2 was the tracking down the Don Lewis, her husband. That was pretty interesting. But what's your take? Everyone has their own sort of opinion what's happened, even though we don't know anything other than what we've just been shown. What do you reckon's happened to him?
If anything, season 2 definitely opens a lot more options, whereas season 1 it made it look pretty solid that she'd obviously murdered him. But this one kind of opens up a whole heap of other options where maybe she didn't, maybe he did just run away and disappear.
Gave big Cluedo vibes, like you sort of choose your own adventure. I've changed my mind about 3 times while I was watching what happened to him, but I think I've settled on that he moved to Cambodia, got in trouble with, was it Cambodia? No, Costa Rica. Got in trouble with the wrong people, and I reckon the cartels down there have killed him. That's just my take.
Yeah, like those 2 episodes focusing on him, I think were the best 2.
Yeah, for sure. I think you can confirm that Carol didn't kill him. I think that's pretty clear now. I think there's enough evidence to say that he ran off to Costa Rica on his own accord. But then whatever's happened to him down there. And that's another thing too. They said he's probably just changed his identity because he can do that easily enough down there. Because he's probably just living under a new alias or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna settle with the cartels have killed him.
Yeah, like I was saying, I feel like season 2 just it didn't answer any of the questions that we had coming out of season 1. If anything, it just raised more questions and threw it more up in the air about everything.
Which I'm not mad about. I didn't hate it at all. It was good. It was a good follow up. I thought. I think they did it justice. But if you're looking for more action, and it's probably not it. This is more like investigative of what's happened to everyone.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not as like
almost a documentary about the documentary. Is that a fair way of putting it?
Yep, it's definitely not as crazy and wacky.
The original was more like a movie. Yeah, season 1 was like a movie essentially.
And they just kept getting crazier and crazier.
You've ever seen. It's a weird world. Hey, like they're all the same, but they're all different.
Yeah,
those exotic.
Yeah, like
animal.
Season keepers. 1, you're like, oh yeah, they're crazy exotic animal keepers, and then next thing you're like, oh, he's gay. oh, he's running for government. And you're like, what the heck is going on? It just keeps getting crazier and crazier. And then this one was just like, okay, no, these are actual people and these are like actual facts and things that have happened.
I just think
Carol was on Dancing with the Stars. That was pretty wild.
Yeah, I actually, did you know that already? I remember seeing it pop up. I remember seeing it pop up back when she got announced on it. Yeah, it's weird, eh? So they're just fully just proceeds of crime.
And they were.
I wonder if that's another reason why she couldn't go on this. Maybe she signed to the network, whatever Dancing with the Stars on, and maybe that would tarnish
maybe
the show's image, so to speak.
Maybe.
So if
I love that they were like,
we'll give you money if you sign on for us and Dancing with the Stars. You can't do anything else with Tiger King. Maybe.
Yeah, possibly. I love that like Dancing with the Stars were clearly just mocking her with the outfits and everything they had her doing. I'm like,
so cringe, man.
Do you not see that they're laughing at you? They're not laughing with you right now.
It's just America in a nutshell, I think. Like, if what's a show that you could show people, like an Australian TV show, and like, hey, there you go, this is Australia. What's like an accurate TV show that's just typically Australian?
You've either got like Steve Irwin, that's Crocodile Hunter, that's clearly like the crazy outback Australia.
Like if you want to explain Australia to like everyday Australian life, if you want to explain to someone, what would you show them?
I think you're either showing them Housos, Kath and Kim,
bro. Yeah, Kath and Kim. Yeah, that's something you've actually nailed out. Yeah, that's pretty good. But
I
then
feel like those shows.
If you want to know what America's like, here's Tiger King.
Yeah. Kath and Kim, Fat Pizza, and Housos. I think they sum up the majority of
that is
Australian.
Honestly, I just mentioned Summer Heights High. Summer Heights High is so accurate to school life in Australia.
Yeah,
like so accurate.
I think in like maybe 10, 15 years ago, you probably could have shown someone Neighbours or Home and Away, and it would have been accurate. But like Neighbours and Home and Away now are so like outlandish and ridiculous that I don't feel like they show Australia that well.
I actually used to watch a bit of Neighbours back when it was like really good, like early high school.
The old Toadfish days.
15 years ago. Yeah, like 15 years ago, it was good Neighbours. Margot Robbie days even. But is it even on now? Is it still
on? I don't think it's Home and Away on. I think it's on like one of the digital channels. Like it's not on the main 10 channel.
Yeah, I don't think it's on TV. But I see ads for Home and Away on TV. It looks so bad. It just looks so far-fetched. Everything is OTT.
Every week someone's like blowing up the diner or murdering someone. It's like,
or there's like a car flipping over.
Towns.
No. Yeah, it's just out of control. But I
Kath and Kim and Fat Pizza.
Yeah. No, you've nailed that.
Yeah, so like with Tiger King 2, I would say it's not like totally necessary to watch it if you enjoyed season 1, but yeah, if you really did enjoy season 1, I think you're not going to be disappointed with season 2.
Yeah, I thought it was a perfect follow-up. Like you definitely wouldn't be disappointed watching it.
Yeah, I just don't think it would
like I said, if I could pull
the same heights.
It could be a bit. You could find it a bit boring, and it's sort of one you got to pay a bit of attention to. If you pick your phone up for 2 minutes, and I reckon you've ruined the episode because it's hard to get back into it. You just got to pay attention to it.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be like that cultural phenomenon or viral hit that season 1 was.
No, but it's an essential. If you're into season 1, it's an essential follow-up. You got to watch season 2. It's crucial.
Yep.
But another thing too, I'm thinking, well, is Joe out of prison? Like, surely I would have known about it, and like stuff like that, big things that you're waiting to happen in number 2. Like, well, I probably would have known about it already. I would have heard about it, like seen articles. So I'm not necessarily there's not going to be any groundbreaking like breakthroughs here for me.
No, there was nothing about them. Nothing
like you're not going to like they're not going to announce Joe out of prison and like reveal the footage on the show now, are they? Because we just know about it already.
Yeah, he's definitely still in prison. So
Actually, I was very interested in how that much effort they went to get pardoned by Trump. That was pretty cool. How they showed all that. And
yeah, they didn't get the greatest reception at the rally, though, did they?
It was, yeah, well, it's a bit rich from a Trump supporter calling out these Joe Exotic people.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Like, I feel like a season 3 won't happen until
he's out. Yeah,
there is some sort of resolution in his case.
It wouldn't be worth it, because then people probably disappointed watching season 2 that they didn't see that he got out. Yeah, you can't. I don't think they can sustain the popularity if they do another number 3 and like Joe's not in it, or if there's just a few prison interviews again. The ratings will be down big time.
Yeah, season 3 has to be him either out or the conviction has been upheld and he's just
maybe Kim Kardashian can get him pardoned or get him released. She seems pretty good at that these days.
Isn't she dating like Pete Davidson now?
Yeah, that's iconic.
What the heck is going on?
I just don't know. I just don't know anymore.
Like, Pete Davidson's a weird looking dude, but good on him.
I reckon if you or me had a love child, it'd be Pete Davidson.
Probably.
That's too much. Enough Pete. That's enough Pete Davidson for a Monday.
Yep.